It's time. I can't believe I'm saying this. Today is the penultimate episode of Outscored. We have a triple header today before the FA Cup final and the final game of the season in the final episode of the series. But we have to get rid of all these Premier League games first. So let's get into it, shall we? Let's get the triple header going and let's run the intro. Hello everybody, my name is Bragster and welcome back to Outscored, where today we have Leeds United, Norwich and Watford. Before, as I said, we've got Man United and Brighton in the final episode of the series. Can't believe I'm saying that we're at the penultimate one, but we really are that close to the finale now. So, we cannot play Leon Bailey or Danny Ings in this game against Leeds. So, let's see the team. Now, here is the team we're going to be taking to Leeds. It is Martinez in goal, Hefty, Konza, Twanzebe and Young at the back, with McGinn and Sanson in that midfield too, with Algazi on the left, Trezeguet on the right, Buendia in the middle and Ollie Watkins up top. Now, we are going to put our best team out there. This is the hardest game we have left of the season. Everyone else is in the relegation battle or already relegated. So, you know, we're going to give it our all. Unfortunately, as I said, we can't play Bailey or Ings, but that's fine. It means we'll definitely have them for the next game. But yeah, let's try and get a win. Let's start this triple header with a win. Now, with the teams that we've got left to face being so far down the bottom, oh, that was an early chance. With them being so far down the bottom, we're expecting to get 9 points from those, right? So if we can get anything today against Leeds, who are sitting pretty in fifth, if we can get a win, anything today, with other results going our way, then we put ourselves in a very, very good position to get that top half and nick that top half. When it all, about what, a few episodes ago, it felt impossible that we were going to do that. And yet here we are with a chance of doing it if we can just get the win today. As Buendia puts one in, oh, Meslier manages to get it. And Leeds, we can't take Leeds lightly though. Leeds are a very good side. They've had a very, 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 very good season. You know, you look at real life, you look at where Leeds are, you look on here on the game, and they're much higher than that. So we can't take them lightly. We have to treat them with a lot of respect. That was a bit too much respect, Trezeguet. I'm going to be honest. Trezeguet. Oh, Martinez manages to tip it over the bar. I just kept saying Trezeguet because it would have been Trezeguet's fault, as Martinez makes another nice save. This is really end-to-end stuff at the moment, which is quite nervy because it means that first elusive goal is more important than in most games, because it could really set the tone for the rest. Well, it will set the tone for the rest of the game. But not only that, is we'll know whether we're taking our chances and they're not, as ref has played on. Algazi's got it. But he doesn't manage to take advantage. The ref played on from what was clearly a foul. But we nearly managed to take advantage. But unfortunately, not quite enough of an advantage. So we go into half time at 0-0. That's not bad. But it's also not good. And I'm happy with the shots on target. I want to breed positivity in these boys today. I want to be a bit more positive than maybe I usually would be. To try and breed that positivity out of them, and yeah, just get them happy playing on the football pitch, and hopefully that means that we can get an opportunity to get a goal. As Algazi crossed it in, Ollie Watkins was open, and he should have scored. He should have scored. There is no question about it. He should have scored right there. That should have been us going 1-0 up. Ollie Watkins wasting a prime opportunity there for us to go 1-0 up, and we're in the 67th minute. Not much is going on, and I don't know what to do. It's a tough one because anyone we really take off, you know, it's not really going to fully impact the game, and we want them to fully impact the game. The only thing I can consider doing is maybe making these guys a bit more attacking minded. Maybe an attacking midfielder on attack. Centre midfielder on attack, sorry. Maybe changing a few roles instead of changing personnel on the pitch might be able to do it. That doesn't seem to be the case though. And I'm really not sure what we're going to be able to do here. Now, I'm going to take off McGinn, bring on Jacob Ramsey, maybe. Actually, I might bring on Dani Alves, you know, right? I might bring on Dani Alves and have him. No, he could play the centre midfielder on attack duty, but I'm going to have him as advanced playmaker. We're going to really advance this to another level, right? And I'm looking here at what else we can do, and there's just not that much, you know. Brendy is not having the best of games. Maybe bring on Vieira, maybe some fresh legs in there, might be able to do the job. I don't really know, though. We've got, I thought we had a corner there, but we didn't. In the end, it must have been a little bit of a glitch, but that's fine. As El Ghazi manages to get the ball, Watkins manages to head it down. Vieira's got it. Vieira's gone on a magnificent run, but it was cut out very easily by Phillips, I think it was, as Vieira goes again. Vieira, Watkins. Oh, he's hit the post now. He's hit the post. He missed a nice, easy chance, and now he's hit the post, Ollie Watkins. This is just not his day, is it? It really is not his day, and with that in mind, we're going to put Arezzo onto the pitch. We're going to put Arezzo as an advance forward. We're going to pressure this back line that little bit more. We're going to put higher tempo in. We're going to go less narrow, maybe. Bring a bit more width into this team. And, yeah, distribute it quickly and see if that works. We're going to see what happens. We're going to encourage the boys. They've done a brilliant job so far. Can we finish the job? I don't really know. That is the problem. We do not know whether we can finish this job off. And do you know what? It's going to be risky. We're going to go for a shadow striker here. And we're going to go for 2 centre midfielders on attack. We're going to go very attacking here. We're going to go maybe a fullback on attack and the inverted wing back on attack as well. We're going to fill holes everywhere. That's the aim. We're going to put you as a stopper. We're going to put you as a stopper. We're just going to put a massive blockade almost here. We're just going to put everything on them and hope they muck up. That's the aim. Hopefully it works. Right, I've made a few changes to our set pieces, etc., but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. They have a set piece now. It goes over the top rope. Oh, it's over the bar. Time's ticking away. It looks like it's going to be 0-0. How no goals were scored in that game, I do not know. But do you know what? That was a good performance by us. They weren't maybe up to scratch. Maybe their defence a bit more up to scratch. But we played very, very well. I mean, we should have won that, and that's a good thing, you know. I was looking at this fixture thinking maybe we won't get a point. We've got on a point in a game where we probably were thinking we wouldn't. And Wolves managed to win, but what West Ham didn't. And neither did Everton. Although we're definitely not going to catch Everton now. So there's 9 points available to us. We can end up on 59 points. It's all on whether Newcastle will get a result in their next game. But it's a positive start to the episode. We didn't lose, and that's what matters. If only Watkins could score his chances. Oh, that would have hurt, man. That would have been amazing. It really would have been amazing. Right, so here is the team we're going to be taking to Norwich. It is Martinez in goal. Matty Cash making his return after God knows how long away. Konza, Mings and Young at the back. Marvellous and Sanson in this midfield with Traore on the left, Buendia in the middle, Bailey on the right and Danny Ings up top. Now you might be thinking, why is it suddenly centred the other way? Well, the thinking is Traore is left-footed. He prefers it as a winger. Leon Bailey prefers it being inverted anyway, but I keep him as a winger because he's bloody brilliant at it. But obviously with Traore really only going to be making an impact as a winger, we thought to switch the entire display around and switch it the complete other way. So that's what we've done. And also we've rested a few people. We rested McGinn, we rested El Ghazi, we rested Hefty. We've even rested Twanzebe a little bit. So it's just a little bit of rotation with the amount of games that we're going to have this month. And yeah, just testing out if the formation works the other way around, which it should, because it shouldn't really change much about the formation. But let's get into this game. Now, it's weird to have dropped Cash as much as I did and then to bring him in for this game. But he's more defensively solid. He's more defensively solid than Dani Alves. Dani Alves is better when he's attacking the ball. And quite frankly, yes, he's better. He is better when he's attacking the ball. is Dani Alves, and we don't really need that in this game. We especially when that right hand side is going to be so exposed with us switching everything around. We're going to need that right hand side to be a bit more defensively solid, and Matty Cash is more defensively solid. So I'm hoping it's the right choice. I feel like my reasons are smart, so hopefully it all works out. As Danny Ings puts it into Traore on his left foot, he has to score that. He has to score that. Like, that's exactly why we switched sides. We wanted Traore to do that exact thing. Right there is exactly what we want Traore to do. Is having those through balls on that left foot and really use that to his advantage. We've got a free kick in a wonderful position here. I think Ashley Young is going to be the one to take it. He is. He puts it in. It's hit the post. That is just mightily unlucky. That was a brilliant free kick by Ashley Young there. We seem to be dominant in these early stages, but we need a goal. We need a goal to assert our dominance at the top here. And yeah, just make sure that the game is fully in our control rather than them nicking that goal and completely turning this game around. As they're building it up very, very nicely, which does worry me a little bit, but Cash with his defending ability there, making sure that we get back on that ball and build up a lovely, lovely attack. Hopefully that's what's going to happen anyway. As Cash has got it on this right-hand side, he's running up. He might put in Leon Bailey. He does. Leon Bailey, Matty Cash, Buendia, and it's in the back of the net. That is a lovely, lovely return for Matty Cash. 12 minutes into his game after being dropped harshly, probably. He got injured and then he just never could get back into the team. It's a lovely whipped cross into Buendia, who puts it into the back of the net. It's Aston Villa 1, Norwich 0. That's exactly what I wanted. You know, I said we need a goal. We went and got that goal, but that won't be good enough if we concede here. As Rashika, we've conceded Rashika into Sargent, into the back of the net. And that's not what you want to see. We fell asleep there. You saw it there. Mings fell asleep for a little bit. No one picked up Sargent. And yeah, you just can't get away with that. And Martinez nearly managed to stop the ball from going in the back of the net, but it just wasn't enough. And they are right back into it with their first shot on target of the game. That's just not good enough, really. Not good enough whatsoever. And I think I'm going to up the tempo. I think we're going to need to. I just think this is the type of game, you know, look at how they've set up. Down this left-hand side, we are causing them problems. They are getting yellow cards left, right and centre. I'd be very surprised if they end up with all 11 men on the pitch by the end of this game with the way this game is going. But, I mean, they're not going to care how many men are left on the pitch if they manage to score and win this game as Williams. This is just not good enough, people. I'm actually going to demand more of the team. I don't really like what I'm seeing here. This is just not good enough. As time is ticking away in this first half, and we're going into it at 1-1, and quite frankly, that's not acceptable. That is such a poor first half showing by us. You know, we performed so well. There's Konza. Leon Bailey into Konza, into the back of the net. Great way to start the second half. I was about to complain about the team again and say how we didn't take our chances. That chance was taken, and by our defender as well. It's a lovely headed goal into the back of the net. Aston Villa 2, Norwich 1. And yet again, we are back onto the front foot. Can we just get an extra goal ahead? Mings, but it's not into the back of the net that time. The other defender couldn't get on the score sheet. Unfortunately, that does mean that Konza and Buendia are also missing the next game. That's a factor that we haven't really brought into it. And they go a bit more attacking. They've made a few changes. They've gone a bit more attacking. And they've got a lot of people on yellow cards. How are we not taking advantage of this? Traore's not having the best of games. So we are going to bring on El Ghazi. And on this right-hand side, it's just not a good situation with Leon Bailey. He's absolutely knackered. But apparently he's recovering from a knock. So hopefully he's okay. But I think what I will do is I will take him off anyway, and I will bring on Vieira, and we'll switch a few things up, and I'll show you what the team looks like. Right, so here is the team. It's just all switched around. You know the drill. Buendia's on the right now. El Ghazi's on the left. Vieira's in the middle, and the two midfielders are switched sides. Hopefully that's going to help us that little bit more. Bring on some fresh legs in that attack. We're going to encourage them. I know. Oh, I forgot you can't encourage when they're only one goal ahead. It's a stupid thing, but it's a thing nonetheless. What are we going to do here? I'm looking at the fitnesses of a few of these guys, and it's just not great. But do you know what? Maybe Ollie Watkins can come on towards the end of this game. Maybe as an advance forward, put some pressure on that back line. Maybe. It might work, it might not. But we are that one goal ahead, so they're going to have to come after us. But if they do get this goal, that's going to hurt because we need to win this game. Rashika heads it forward, but Mings picks it up. And now we can build from the back now. Young into Mings, into Marvellous. We are passing it around nicely, but do not lose the ball now. Al Ghazi over the top. Oh, there we go. I told you if they finish this game with 11 men on the pitch, I'd be surprised. And that's why, because we're causing them too many issues. And there's the sending off that we were all expecting. As we win the game, it was tougher than we wanted it to be, but we do win the game 2-1, and that's the 3 points that we so desperately needed. And I mean, we're going to have to look at the league table here. We move up to 11th now, but everyone has a game in hand on us. But obviously that's because of the FA Cup final that we are in, and it does put Norwich in a bit of jeopardy down the bottom as well. But yeah, if we win our next game, which is in a few days, we have the potential to move up to 9th before that FA Cup final. So let's get into it. Alright, so here's the team we're going to be taking to Watford. It is Martinez in goal, Hefty, Twanzebe, Mings and Young at the back. Marvellous and Ramsey in midfield with Traore on the left, Trezeguet on the right, Vieira in the middle and Ollie Watkins up top. Yes, that attack is weak. We're trying to rest Danny Ings, Al Ghazi, Leon Bailey, all for the FA Cup final. Remember, if anyone scores, they can't play in the FA Cup final. So we're trying to rest those players. We don't have anyone really on the bench that we'll want to bring on if we are fine, but I guess maybe apart from a couple of defensive-y ones, but that's fine by me. If they're all knackered going into next week, that doesn't matter because most of these won't play. So hopefully we can get the win today in our final game of the penultimate episode in the series. It's quite hard to say that. Totally was the first take of me saying it as well. So we have to get the win here today. You know, Watford are bottom of the league. As we have an early free kick. Ashley Young! Oh, Ramsey! Marvellous! How have none of you scored? How have none of them scored? Those were like 3 clear-cut chances in one move there. How has that happened? Oh, bloody hell. That was almost a perfect start. You know? Watford are bottom of the league. Oh my God, that's a red card. Cleverly's had enough. Cleverly didn't want to play today. Cleverly gets sent off within the first 10 minutes of this game. He really didn't want to play. He was not bothered. Couldn't be bothered to play today. So he just got himself sent off within the first 10 minutes and absolutely screwed over his team. What you would assume he's screwed over his team. As Sar's actually gone forward here. I do not like this. And we managed to get the ball. Phew! Everyone breathe, people. Everyone breathe. Ollie Watkins has got it. He puts it down into Trezeguet, into Vieira, into Traore, who's clearly offside as he puts it into the back of the net. It's a nice finish by Traore, but he's clearly offside. Clearly offside. There you go. Thank you very nicely. As much as I love that goal, it was just so... it's so blatantly offside, it's ridiculous. So unfortunately, that doesn't count. Do you know what? We're going to go attacking. I don't usually go attacking with this formation, but we're playing bottom of the league. They're down to 10 men. Surely, right? Surely we've got to win with these boys. There's another yellow card. Do you want to go down to 9 men? I'm more than happy for you to. Ashley Young with his free kick. Oh, it's saved. Watkins! What? How? How? Ollie Watkins is on such a goal drought at the moment. It's ridiculous. Ollie Watkins has got it into Young, into Trezeguet. It's a penalty. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. You've got to send him off. He probably won't. It's a penalty. It's a clear as day penalty. It's a clear as day penalty. I think Vieira's meant to be taking it. Apparently, he's our best penalty taker that's on the pitch. Vieira! It's into the back of the net. It's Aston Villa 1, Watford 0, and that's his first goal for Aston Villa from the penalty spot, and it could be a vital goal in our fight for the top half. It's getting really close up there right now. If you look at this, we are currently, as it stands, in the top half, but everyone else has a game in hand on us. No matter what happens today, everyone will have a game in hand on us because of the FA Cup final. But when it comes to that final game of the season, we will all be on the same amount of games, so we'll know what we need to do to get into that top half. As Trezeguet, it's tipped over, but obviously he was offside yet again. One of our wingers is offside. Our XG is a bit ridiculous. It's 3.38 or something ridiculous in that first half. We've created loads, and yeah, we're winning at the moment. That's exactly what we want. Everyone's having a great time. Unfortunately, that does mean for Vieira, he will miss the FA Cup final. That was something we didn't really consider. They've scored from a corner, annoyingly so. So all of that first half, all that dominance for nothing. All because we can't defend from a corner, and that's one of their first chances of the game. Can we score from a corner to bring it back? No, of course we don't, because it's bloody Tyrone Mings. He's so useless. He's absolutely useless. Right, come on, boys. I am not taking anything less than a dominant win here. They are down to 10 men. Jesus Christ, this is not that difficult. Jacob Ramsey, Trezeguet, Hefty's got it. Hefty, why are you shooting from there? This is ridiculous. I know we're on attacking, but this is ridiculous. Right, now they're going to try and build it out from the back. And, I mean, they've already scored one. Young, what a ball. Was that genuinely a shot on goal, Ollie Watkins? Because if that was a shot on goal, I understand why you're in a goal drought. I'm not going to lie. I kind of get it. If that's your efforts on goal. As they're going forwards now, they've moved past. They're going to score here. They should have scored. They should have scored. And that's the biggest part. I'm going to berate them. What is this bollocks? What is this bollocks? I don't care if they're angry with me. What is this bollocks? Like, they are no one on the pitch. Come on. Ollie Watkins, Trezeguet. Trezeguet puts it in the back of the net. It's clearly offside. I can see with my eyes it is offside. Don't even bother. Come back to me. Offside. Brilliant. Wonderful. Thank you. Jesus Christ. How far offside? Reasonably. It was good enough to see with my naked eye. I didn't think we were going to need these today, but we're going to need them. Leon Bailey, on you go. I can't believe I'm bringing on people that I was purposefully not playing. Sanson can come on as well. Right. Let's bring on a couple of people who might actually be able to get us to score. Please, for the love of God, get us to score. It's absolutely ridiculous. They're going forward now. None of our boys are tackling them. There's so much space. They've overlapped. Emi Martinez, get your bloody statue outside of Villa Park right now. Get your statue outside Villa Park, because bloody hell, you are saving our asses here. This is ridiculous. Right, we're going to up that tempo just that little bit more. Hefty's injured, so Hefty's going to miss the final. Wonderful. So glad, so happy. So chuffed. So chuffed. Right, Ollie Watkins is going to have to go as an advanced forward, isn't he? Marvellous is going to have to go in this middle. And we're going to have Sanson as an advanced playmaker. You as an attacking midfielder. We do not need the move into channels on you anymore. And we're just going to have to go with this. We're going to draw. We're going to draw. All of our hopes of top half is about to lose because 4.42 XG wasn't enough. I've made a bunch of changes. Whether they make a difference, I will never know. But we've got 5 minutes of added time. Everything's ticking away. Everything's ticking away. Of course, nothing. I changed everything. Everything. I put 5 people up top. I put no one on corners anymore. Literally no one. Everyone was in the box. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I would have preferred to have had conceded 5 XG. No possession. Absolutely pointless. ridiculous. I'm absolutely fuming. Absolutely fuming with that. 5xG and we can score 1 goal and it was a penalty. Absolutely ridiculous. That was against bottom of the league as well. Hefty misses the FA Cup final. I'm so happy. Well done, everyone. Wonderful. That's 2 draws and a win today. That means that the highest we can finish, if everything goes our way, is 10th. Are we going to finish 10th? Not at all. We're going to finish 12th, aren't we? We're just going to have a pointless end to the season. Absolutely ridiculous. Right. It was a good job winning the FA Cup final, because otherwise next episode will be pointless. But we've got the FA Cup final, and we get to end the season on a positive, maybe. And then, after that bollocks of having the FA Cup final, we've got Brighton. And hopefully we can perform better than what we performed today. But we'll have to wait and see, won't we? We'll have to wait and see. But thank you for watching this episode. It's been a bumper episode. 3 matches today. So thank you if you managed to make it to the end. I very much do appreciate it and your support on this series. Do comment anything down below and make sure to subscribe so you do not miss that FA Cup final. And I shall see all of you in the next video. See ya! 5 fucking XG. What was the point?